You could get an Audi Q5 or you could get an Audi SQ5. This is a 2018 Audi SQ5, and for most people, it's hard to tell the difference between an SQ5 or a Q5. The styling cues, the visual differences are minor. The easiest way you can tell the difference is by looking at the badge. You see the S in front of the Q and the red line, and that indicates that this is an SQ5. This is such an understated vehicle. It's modestly dressed. And little do you know that under the hood, you have so many horses and so much torque. And to be honest, I wish this looked more aggressive and sportier, but maybe that's not the point. Maybe the point is for this not to draw attention, for you to just be able to blend in and drive this ideal blend of luxury and performance and not have a crowd of onlookers. This is the car that you can feel comfortable in just driving and have that power at your disposal whenever you need it. As you can see with this badge, it's a turbocharged 3-liter V6, 354 horsepower, 369 pound-feet of torque, which really gets this thing up and moving. The wheels are not my favorite. These do come with a 21-inch wheel design with red brake calipers. This car obviously doesn't have it, so this could be better. It would make the car look better, but still not much to complain when it comes to the overall looks of the car. Inside the SQ5, you see a lot of S's everywhere. And generally you're greeted by really high quality premium materials. Look and feel is what you would expect out of an Audi. This whole area right here is very ergonomically designed because you can get to all of these switches and buttons pretty easily and the gear lever doesn't get in the way. And there's also this sense of openness because all of this center area is so much lower. The coolest part about the Audi, specifically this 2018 model, is the virtual cockpit. And you can change the views to different options. You can have the map as the big centerpiece with the tachometer and the speedometer at the two sides. But there's a lot of options to change how the display looks. I think that's actually what I really enjoy about the car is it's a high-tech interior. Clearly Audi spent a lot of time in designing this interface that's backed by technology, and I'm a tech guy, so I can appreciate all this. So having this really unique combination of technology and interior quality and the premium features and bringing it all together, it creates this experience in the vehicle that you can get lost in. And they've done a really good job of making this very easy to use and intuitive. So in the main menu, you can scroll through these items like the MacBook Magic Pads. This is a touchpad that you have in the center, and I'll show you what that does. But then you have this dial to go through the different options in the menu. So you can select vehicle settings, sound, radio, media, telephone. The sound is pretty fantastic. It's the Bang & Olufsen stereo. So the way this touchpad works is with navigation. So I'll enter in a place to drive to. And instead of selecting these letters, which I could, I'll use this touchpad.
A.
And then the volume control is right here as well. So it's nice to have not everything be through the digital display. And the buttons have a really good tactile sensation. It just makes you feel like it's high quality and not some cheap plasticky thing. Although there is a design flaw in this where these paddle shifters are plastic. They probably could have done a better job here. The climate control is very intuitively laid out, and the design also appears here with the high quality feel, especially with the switches and the way they operate. And the way this is designed is also high quality, and it's got those satisfying clicks. And the resolution of the display is really crisp. So I really love how they've designed this entire interior. This one has a panoramic sunroof, which works well with the interior because it's already a spacious interior. Then the sunroof just opens it up more. Back here, there's not a huge amount of space, but space enough to feel comfortable. And also the view from back here, it's again some of that openness and airiness of this Q5 that I was just talking about. Especially with the sunroof open, it feels comfortable back here. And of course, since this SUV is practicality first, when you lay the seats down, it really opens up a lot more space in here. Practical SUV that can also get you to 60 miles an hour in 5 seconds. What's not to like about that? The interior of this Audi SQ5 is a really nice place to be, and you can tell that the focus is on comfort and making sure that you and the passengers are comfortable in the Audi. The performance is a nice kind of side benefit, but that's not really the focus of this car. The focus is to provide you with the high-end feel, the sophistication, the class, and all of those things Audi really knocks out of the park. And of course, having all of that power and being able to get that driving enjoyment is a nice perk that you can have. The most enjoyable aspect of this is, of course, the 0 to 60, which is right around 5 seconds. And man, can it get up and go. And with the drive modes, you have different options. You have off-road, comfort, auto, dynamic. Dynamic gives you the sports mode. I don't know why they didn't just call it sports, which is exactly what it is. But in individual, you can change different aspects of it. So you can selectively choose the engine, transmission, suspension, steering, sound. Engine sound is an interesting one. You have dynamic mode or comfort or auto. In dynamic, the sound is a little bit louder. There's more exhaust noise. With comfort or auto, it's much more muted. And with the steering in dynamic and the suspension control with everything in dynamic mode, that's when the car becomes a lot sportier. And when you drive, it's more of an exciting experience. One thing, of course, with the SQ5 that you'll really enjoy is the pickup. 354 horsepower. So driving this car, a few things stand out. If you want it to be in comfort mode and just enjoy the peace and tranquility of driving a luxurious vehicle, you can certainly do that. But then it has this other side to it where you put it into dynamic sport mode, it gets louder, everything gets crisper, the throttle is better responsive, vehicle feels a lot more powerful, and you can get up and go quicker. This 8-speed automatic transmission that's paired with this V6 works surprisingly well. And especially in dynamic mode, the shifts are really quick and you have that sportiness, and it kind of brings out this whole other side to this Audi that you wouldn't suspect ordinarily. And of course, the Quattro all-wheel drive system that Audi is so well known for, that really makes this driving experience special. It's raining right now, and because of the Quattro all-wheel drive system, I can still get a lot of traction and still use the power that I have. And you have that extra sense of confidence and safety in this vehicle. In dynamic mode, you can hear a bit of the grunt, which I like. Like this. The way they have their blind spot detection designed in this vehicle works really well, because it's these ones on the side that flash really brightly and they catch your attention. So it's not like a little flashing light in the corner of the mirror. It's these big, bold, flashing lights that you can see. So I'll display in a minute what that looks like. And it's impossible to ignore these. So these are actually really effective blind spot detection lights. The nice thing about this SQ5 is you can always go back into comfort mode and just be able to relax and enjoy the ride and comfort and the luxury. I'm not a big fan of the steering wheel because it's not a circular steering wheel. It's got these hard edges. It looks nice with this flat bottom right here, but then from a grip standpoint, you can't grip it quite as well as you can with just a standard wheel. The visibility in this car is great, and there's this sense of openness, and you just immediately sense that this is a really good, sensible, practical daily driver with a lot of comfort. this 2018 Audi SQ5 is such a great vehicle. It's refined, it's sophisticated, got that luxury, also that performance. So it's really the ideal combination, and it blends everything together perfectly. The only thing I'll say is that it just lacks excitement and driver engagement. And if that's something that's not that important to you and you're looking for something practical, usable, then this is actually perfect. And especially for the price range, a used one like this, between $30,000 and $40,000, this can really check all the boxes for you.